What's up, friends, fellow card collectors? Card Hobbies here, and yeah, today we are going to go on a retail run. Going to hit 1, 2, 3, 4 Walmarts, 2 Targets, and see what we end up with at the end. Hopefully, you can find some baseball stuff for cardboard happy hour because I don't have any more product for Fast Blast. So hopefully, we can find something. If not, it is what it is, you know. So a little bit later start than I wanted to. It's about 8:30. I wanted to go out about 7:30 this morning, but I was too lazy. Didn't want to get out of bed. You know how it goes. But yeah, I'm gonna head to the stores now and we'll see what they got. Alright guys, we're here at the first Walmart. We're about to head in, see what we got. So I'm not going to sit here and ramble on the car. Let's go see if we can find some cards, right?
20 minutes later.
Alright guys, so that first place was a wash. First Walmart. Walked in there, there's I don't know, probably about 6 or 7 dudes hanging around. Waiting for the distributor to show up. So it doesn't give me much hope for the rest of the day because I think they already said they hit the one of the other Walmarts. It's probably cleaned out, and at least for football and basketball, but we'll see. We're gonna head to Target now, but I wasn't gonna hang around in there with them. Ain't no telling how long they'll be waiting on the distributor lady to show up. But yeah, I'm gonna hit the rest of these, and I ain't hanging around, knowing they've already been hit by this group. I know for a fact one of the Walmarts they hit first every Friday. They're there at open. There's a line waiting at open to get in and get the cards. So don't have high hopes of finding anything else for the rest of the day, but you never know. Let's head on over to Target. Alright folks, we're here at Target, so let's see what we got inside. No dilly-dallying.
N-O, N-O, no, 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 no. N-O, N-O, no, 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 no. N-O, N-O, no, no, no.
Alright guys, as you've seen in that last clip, I didn't record in the first Walmart because there was all those dudes standing around. But as you can see in this last clip at the first Target, nothing there. There was some Upper Deck hockey packs. Maybe I should have grabbed those. I don't know. Just so I could say I bought sports cards today. But yeah, I mean, nothing as far as baseball or football, which is what I collect. There, it was cleaned out. There was some Teeny Mates basketball, but that was about it. So yeah, let's head over to Walmart number 2. Just arrived at Walmart number 2. They don't seem super busy yet. This is usually one of the busier Walmarts here in Augusta, but it doesn't look like it's too busy yet. It's still before 10 o'clock, so we'll see what they got in here. Like I said, I have doubts I will find anything today after seeing that, you know, the crowd of dudes standing at the first Walmart I stopped at, knowing that they've already probably traveled around and hit these other Walmarts as well this morning. So yeah, let's see.
Whatever you're looking for, hey, don't come around here no more.
Alright guys, as you saw, that one was a wash. Didn't even see a spot for sports cards in this one. Yeah, so that's the second Walmart down, third store down today. We're gonna head over to Target number 2, which is right down the road here. And then after that, we'll hit a couple more Walmarts and we'll be done for the day. Hopefully we can find something, at least one box of something or one pack of something. Maybe I'll stop at a Walgreens or something, maybe pick up a Fairfield if I have to. If they even have those. I haven't been able to find those either. So yeah, let's get to riding. Alright guys, here at Target number 2. a little bit deeper walk into this store because the cards are back in the toy section, so they're not up front by the register. But like I said, don't have too much hope about finding anything here. But alright guys, we're leaving that Target, as you can see from the previous shot. Nothing there, per usual. Everything's getting cleaned out. We got 2 more Walmarts to hit. One's right down the road, the other's a little further away. After I hit this Walmart, I'm not sure if I'll wait for that LCS that's close to it to open. But we'll see when we get there. Folks, here's Walmart number 3. Don't have high hopes for this one. This is the Walmart I said earlier has a line of people that wait at it on Friday mornings to get cards. I haven't seen it myself, but one of the guys that I've spoken to on a couple occasions that waits for the distributors at other stores told me that this is one that has one of the biggest lines as far as in the morning. So I don't have high hopes of finding something in here, but you know, we didn't do this trip for nothing. So let's run in here. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Never gonna get it, 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 never gonna get it. Never gonna get it, 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 never gonna get it.
All right, folks. So as you can see, this is why this Evans is camped out on Friday mornings, because they have like the biggest section of sports cards at any of the stores here that I've seen. So you saw all the empty boxes of Prism and Optic and everything else was empty. Series 1, Heritage, everything's just cleaned out. So yeah, I think this is the last Walmart I'm gonna hit today. I'm gonna hit one more maybe later. My phone's kind of sliding. I think I'm gonna hit another Walmart later on, but that one doesn't really get restocked. Its section's real small, kind of shrunk. They quit selling cards like pretty much since January, but then they brought a little back. I saw some Heritage there a few weeks back. But we'll check there, but that'll be a little bit later on. It won't be part of this early morning run. I'm gonna swing over here to fifth quarter sports cords. I'm talking like a hoity-toiter. The fifth quarter sports cards. It's a LCS that's tucked away back in there. We're gonna stop there, see if we can pick up, you know, maybe some singles or something. We'll just see what they got going on over there. Just to see some sports cards, you know, because this whole run was pretty much a wash as far as finding anything. So I mean, that's just the way it is right now. I'm not, you know, angry. I'm more disappointed than anything that I couldn't find anything, but you know, I'm not upset about it. It's the way it is. There's a mad rush for sports cards right now. There's a big chase for it. There's a lot of money in it. And where you got money, you got people. So, you know, I know a lot of us collectors yearn for, you know, the days of yore where you could walk into a Walmart and just walk out with anything you want as far as a blaster, but it's not like that anymore. These cards they're going for big dollars. And, you know, if you got big dollars, you got a rush. It's just like, you know, the gold rush in California. Or any place they've had a gold rush. There's multiple places that had a gold rush. Alaska, they even had a gold rush here in Georgia, in Dahlonega, Georgia, you know, at one point. So, like, you know, back in the 1800s where somebody found gold, everybody went to that area. Everybody rushed, you know, gold, you know, chasing that money. You know, it is what it is, and I don't fault it. It's a free market, and, you know, make that cash, make that bank. If you out there flipping these cards, make that bank. I mean, as if you could buy a blaster of Optic football and resell it for $120 or whatever it's going for now, I don't know, $80. I don't know. I haven't looked online on eBay what they're going for, but I mean, I don't blame you one bit. I do not blame you one bit. So hopefully, you know, I'm just hoping the market settles down at some point. you know, distribution works out to where we can find it. It seems like I feel like I'm going into an off the cuff here. Am I going into an off the cuff? Oh wait, we're in color. Shouldn't we be in black and white? Okay, that's better. Yeah, so like real quick, I'm not gonna even make this a long off the cuff because I've already, you know, talked for a couple minutes. And it's getting warm out here. It was pretty cool this morning. That's why I got the sweater on. It's getting pretty warm in this vehicle. Yeah, I mean, I don't fault it. It seems like the card companies are going in two different directions. If you look at Panini and Topps, who are the two biggest, in my mind, I mean, Upper Deck's big in, you know, hockey. But like Panini and Topps, seems like they're going in two opposite directions. Panini's going I'm not saying this for sure because I don't know. I don't know what Panini's print runs are. But looking at the prices that they're putting their hobby boxes at on their website, it seems like Panini's going towards more of the, I'm going to keep the product limited. The market's going to pay what the market's going to have to pay. If you want to pay $800 for a hobby box of Donruss, so be it. It is what it's going to be. And yeah, let the market dictate the high cost. But I think Topps is going the other direction with baseball, and they're doing higher print runs, as we saw in the last print run estimation, where they had almost doubled the print run of Topps Series 1. Still can't find it in the stores, but I see Topps pushing towards a higher print run and keeping prices more affordable for the collectors. So maybe you're seeing a veer off between the two manufacturers. I know they're competitors, but they also, you know, they're part of the same industry and they're the two biggest. So there's probably some bit of cooperation in there as well. Some discussion meetings or what have you, I'm sure. But yeah, it just seems like Topps went the route of upping their print run and keep prices low. And it seems like Panini went the other route and just jacked up prices. And yeah, you get what you get. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Right now is a tough time. If you like ripping cards, it's a tough time. I mean, in order to get it, you know, I see a lot of people dogging these, you know, these flippers about waiting in line and they ain't got nothing better to do, and they're there, you know, 5 a.m. waiting in line to get into Walmart to buy sports cards, and it's pathetic. I mean, they're doing what they can to get it, you know, and like I said, it's a gold rush. It's a gold rush. And like I said, I have no problem with people flipping boxes. I mean, if you're getting 3 times, 4 times price for boxes, I don't blame anybody for buying that stuff. I don't blame them one bit. And you know, it'll happen over and over again. You know, there could be a toy that comes out that all of a sudden sells for ungodly amounts of money, and you're not gonna be able to find that toy. Think about it every Christmas. There's a toy that the kids want, and they're real popular. It's the popular toy for Christmas, and they get sold out. And people go in and buy them, and then they flip them on eBay for 3 times the price. It's no different. It's the same thing. It's no different. It's the same thing. So yeah, a little bit of a shorter off the cuff here at the end of this video. We're gonna head over here to LCS. I don't know if I'm gonna record any footage in there. Heck, I might just BS with the dudes while I'm in there. But yeah, thank you all for watching this journey. We struck out, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I don't know if I'm gonna do this again, this round trip, because it was just a wash. I mean, I knew from the get-go it was going to be a wash. When I saw the crowd of people waiting, and it wasn't really a crowd, it was like 7 dudes waiting at that first Walmart, and knowing that everything had already been hit, knowing this Walmart's the first one that gets hit, so I wasn't expecting anything here. But when they were over there waiting, they didn't know when the distributor was going to get there. I wasn't about to wait there for the distributor. I mean, heck, the distributor could be there now, but I'm not driving back over that way, so I'm going to go over here to the LCS. Let me get this car started and get moving, because it's 50 degrees outside and it's like 95 degrees inside this car. This car is just, it's a greenhouse. Oh man, so I thank you all for watching, and yeah, I'll catch y'all in a future video. What's up guys, just left the local LCS and I scored some stuff. I scored some junk wax. Some 50-cent packs, 93 O-Peachy. 89 score. Got a couple of those. 496 Fleer baseball. So I got some packs, which is, you know, that was my goal today. Of course, nothing new, nothing I can help y'all out with on Cardboard Happy Hour. So unfortunately, you know, the fast blasts on Cardboard Happy Hour may be coming to an end. You know, I'd love to be able to, you know, do those dollar breaks for y'all, $1.50 breaks, what have you, but it doesn't look like it's meant to be. So I also picked up a few vintage cards while I was in there. This is a Bill Dickey. It's a reprint, and I pulled it out of the vintage box, and I was like, what set did this come out of? It says reprint on the back. So what set? It says Dover reprint, and he was like, I don't know. And you know, how about a 69 or 68 Rod Carew? $73, right? No, that's 76. I'm so terrible with these 70s. 76 Catfish Hunter. That was a loud ass truck. 75 Raleigh Fingers. And this one's a little bit beat up. Corners are rough on it. But it's a Alan Trammell Paul Molitor Rookie Stars from 78. Paul Molitor, Alan Trammell. It's pretty beat up. I got it for a couple bucks. So all that vintage, it cost me like 12 bucks. You know, a few bucks each card. I was like, you know what, I'll buy it. Just to buy something today. So, not a little bad little trip to the LCS here. Got some junk wax and, you know, some beat up but cheap vintage. and that's the way it is. You know, if you want nice vintage, you're gonna pay for nice vintage. And there's a box in there that's full of cheap vintage. There's a lot of beat up stuff in there. You can probably pick up the cards in there for, you know, $2, $3, $4 depending on how old it is. But yeah, so successful trip to the LCS. I think I said bye in the last segment. I don't remember, but bye this segment. Y'all have a good one. Peace.